Hey there. I'm so glad you're here today because we're diving into something that almost every English learner dreams about: speaking English fluently. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, fluently? That feels impossible for me. But let me tell you a little secret right now. Fluency isn't about being perfect. It's not about having a perfect accent or knowing every single word in the dictionary. Fluency is about feeling confident to speak, to express your thoughts, and to communicate clearly. And today, I'm going to show you how you can do just that. I want you to imagine this for a moment. Picture yourself sitting in a cafe, maybe in New York, London, or even your own city. Someone asks you a question in English, maybe something simple like, "How was your weekend?" And instead of freezing, instead of trying to translate everything in your head, you respond instantly, naturally. You talk, you laugh, you express yourself. That's fluency, and it's closer than you think. Let me tell you a story. When I first started learning English, I could read it perfectly. I could understand movies, songs, even complex articles online. But the moment someone asked me to speak, it was like my brain hit a wall. I knew the words, I just couldn't get them out. My tongue felt heavy, my mind went blank, and I ended up saying things like, okay, sound familiar. This is one of the most common struggles learners face, and I want you to know you're not alone. So, how do we break that wall? The first thing you need to do is stop overthinking. Yes, stop worrying about making mistakes. Think about this. Babies don't learn to speak by memorizing grammar rules. They listen, they imitate, they try, and they fail, and that's okay. Every time you speak, even if it's wrong, you're learning. Every time you try, your brain builds connections that make it easier next time. So let go of the fear of mistakes. Mistakes are your stepping stones, not failures. Next, we need to talk about listening. I know some of you might be thinking, but I can understand English already. And that's great. But listening actively is different. It's not just hearing words, it's noticing how sentences are formed, how native speakers link words together, how they stress certain words, and even how they pause. Watch a movie, listen to a podcast, or even repeat after YouTube videos like this one. Pay attention to the rhythm, the melody of English. Fluency isn't just knowing words, it's speaking them naturally like music. Now, here's something many people forget. You need to speak every day, even if it's just to yourself. Start small. Describe your day in English. Narrate what you're doing. I am cooking rice. I am chopping vegetables. I am thinking about my English practice. It might feel silly at first, but your brain starts getting used to forming sentences automatically. And after a few weeks, something magical happens. You start speaking faster, smoother, and with less hesitation. I want to share a tip that changed my life when learning English. Think in English. Stop translating in your head. When you translate, your brain has to work twice as hard. Instead, try to associate words directly with ideas or images. For example, when you see a cat, think cat. In English, not. First, when you do this consistently, your brain starts forming English sentences naturally, without the pause. Here's another secret. Don't focus too much on grammar at first. I know that sounds strange because we always hear, grammar is important. And yes, it is. But if you focus on grammar too much, you'll freeze while speaking. Fluency comes from confidence, not perfection. As you speak more and more, your brain will correct your grammar naturally over time. Think of grammar as the polishing tool you use after building the foundation, not the thing that stops you from speaking. And here's something fun you can do: shadowing. It's a simple exercise where you listen to a sentence and repeat it immediately, copying the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. It could be a line from a movie, a quote from a podcast, or even a YouTube video. At first, it feels weird, your voice might sound different, but keep doing it. Your mouth and brain are training together to speak fluently, naturally, and confidently. Now, let me tell you something that really motivates me, and I want it to motivate you too. Fluency is not about how fast you learn, it's about persistence. I've seen learners who started speaking very slowly, almost painfully, and after a year of daily practice, they were speaking like a native. The difference between someone fluent and someone stuck is not talent, it's consistency. A few minutes every day will take you farther than hours of occasional practice. And one last thing: immerse yourself in English. Surround yourself with it. Change your phone language. Follow English speakers on social media. Think in English. Talk in English. Read in English. Your brain is like a sponge. The more English it sees and hears, the faster it absorbs. Soon it won't feel like learning English anymore. It'll feel like living in English. So today, I want you to start your fluency journey right now. Pick one thing from this video. Speak to yourself for 5 minutes, shadow a short video, or just think in English while walking around. Whatever it is, start small, but start today. Fluency isn't a dream, it's a habit you build step by step. Remember, speaking English fluently isn't about perfection, it's about courage, practice, and persistence. Every word you speak is progress. Every sentence is a step closer to your goal. And trust me, if you stick with it, one day you'll look back and realize, wow, I can actually speak English fluently. Thank you so much for watching the English Hour. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge in speaking English? Comment below, and let's talk about it. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, your English fluency journey starts today.